So I'm Steve Hain, I'm the President and CEO of Terralux, and we're here at Light Fair 2015 showing a lot of our new products.
Great. To kick things off, could you tell us a little bit about how LED has transformed the lighting industry?
So I think what's happening with LED, the real change it's bringing to lighting, is it's bringing the opportunity to bring more intelligence to the lighting itself. But it's also brought us the opportunity to lower energy costs and to extend the life cycle of technology. So lighting is no more about light bulbs burning out and changing them. It's now about putting in a permanent solution that lowers the energy cost of the building, has a much longer life cycle to it, and also affords the opportunity to do other things and provide other information about what's going on in the building.
Hi Neil. So to kick things off, can you tell us a little bit about how LEDs have transformed the lighting industry?
Surely. So LEDs have transformed the lighting industry in a number of ways. It's going to be the fundamental source that's used for some time in the lighting industry's greatest preponderance. We're seeing that now by many, many more products coming out that give far greater efficiencies than the previous technologies and increasingly short paybacks as the costs come down.
Well, originally LEDSense was started out as describing thermal fallback, electronic means by which we measured and controlled the temperature of the LEDs. We gradually developed more sophisticated ways of doing that, actually doing it digitally, using just the two wires that power the LED. And so we could do it by various means, digital, analog, and because we were dealing with information, it quickly became obvious that the next step is to really get into controls because it's largely digital. Our earliest patent on light engines involved wireless control of the light source. It seemed obvious to me at the time that an LED, being a tiny, tiny little light source, the envelope of a bulb that everybody was using at that time could be replaced with additional technology. So you could put a radio in with a light bulb, you could put color changing electronics inside. So a lot of our early IP was actually how to do that. And so the idea of LEDSense that started out fairly modestly with just controlling temperature, measuring temperature, pretty quickly evolved into much more sophisticated things like controls. And so the terminology has grown with it. So it's once just applied to thermal fallback, now it applies to control.
So I'm Matt Salee with Terralux, and today we're showing off our LEDSense system at Light Fair in New York City. LEDSense is a platform of intelligent lights and lighting controls as well as sensors that provide increased communication about what's happening under the lights. The lights essentially have the ability to see, to smell, to feel the environment around them, and then optimize the building space for the occupants and people below. So here at the booth we have a number of lights that are wireless connected. We have security cameras, daylight sensors, wireless battery-free control systems, environmental sensors and air quality monitors. We have a gateway which kind of holds all of this information and collects it, and then it sends it off to our cloud portal where the information is analyzed and then sent to the building system to be optimized. Here at Light Fair 2015, where we're introducing our SL series of stairway and garage fixtures. These fixtures feature integrated occupancy sensors, battery backup options, 3 different lengths and various lumen outputs and light outputs. These also are very easy to install with conduit mounts on the sides, conduit mounts on the top and bottom, pendant mounts in the back, as well as a junction box mount in the middle. And they only require a slotted screwdriver for installation, so they install in 3 to 5 minutes.
Why are these lights important for commercial buildings to have? What's innovative about these?
Great question. These lights go in the kind of forgotten spaces of commercial buildings. They go into stairwells and corridors that are often 24 hours, 7 days a week lit, but only 5 or 6% occupied, so very rarely used spaces. So the ability to dim these way down when there's no one in them is really big because you can get 80 or 90% energy savings. And the small and large, medium sizes give you a lot of flexibility in the space so that you don't need a giant fixture in a tiny room or a tiny fixture in a giant room. You really have a lot of options to cover all the spaces.